becoming a student leader for Restorative Circles because I wanted to be a part of a club that supported positive change within the community. I also was excited to work with other motivated students around the school and to learn leadership qualities that I could take with me into the future.
I wanted to become a leader for Restorative Circles because I like helping others, and I think that it helped change the atmosphere in school to be more about students helping students instead of just disciplinary, and I like the approach that circles take.
With close to 20 years experience in the Dean's office, never would I have thought that our students, our student leaders would be part of a process doing restorative conferences, working to repair harm with kids returning from suspensions for physical altercations or fights, but here we are. And I think that this whole experience kind of speaks to our efforts as a school to create a culture of accountability to each other. And it's definitely authentic and certainly inspiring, and I'm very proud of our students.
A restorative school is really a school that puts relationships at the heart of everything that it does. Well, that's been the foundation of Andrew High School since its inception. And so restorative practices lean into that and allow us to go further down that road and put students right at the center of building community here in the school.
There are many restorative practices in restorative circles, and when we facilitate our circles focus on the 4 R's: responsibility, repair, relationships, and respect.
As a student leadership group, our mission is to create a more connected and positive school environment.
I was interested in becoming a student leader so that I can have a positive influence on my fellow peers, but also help them solve conflict through a peaceful manner, and to gain experience from restorative circles to help solve conflict outside of this group.
Before my first circle, I was pretty nervous just because I wasn't sure how they were going to react to someone, like a student their age, asking them about why they made those decisions or how they were feeling in that moment. But once I realized that we were both nervous and they were feeling the same things that I was feeling, we came to kind of a mutual understanding that, you know, whatever happens in the room stays in the room, and it ended up really well.
I was really excited because I was hopeful to be able to help students come to an understanding of what the other student was feeling and kind of help them just mend the conflict that had occurred.
At first, how I felt with the circles that I have facilitated is that there is an energy that we start off with maybe some sort of discomfort and or a little bit of distress between each student. But later on within the groups that I have facilitated in the circles, they started to grow comfortable with each other and sharing their stories and their experience, and also learning about themselves a little bit more. So it really made the difference to learn how to resolve conflicts with one another and also building off of each other in an appropriate manner.
Personally, I feel like all the circles that I've done have gone really well. Honestly, if you have someone who is open to actually thinking about it and persevering through the situation, you're more likely to get a more thought-provoking circle, and those seem to be the best ones when you just embrace it and don't have any shame in what you're saying.